Hey guys, Luke back with another video. This one's going to be on all of the new talismans in the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC for Elden Ring. And there isn't really anything special I need to give you information about other than that there are some that are behind quest lines I don't fully cover, but I will mention which ones they are so you don't miss them. And with that said, if you like it, leave it a like, consider subscribing for more guides to come, and let's get started. To get the Aged One's Exultation Talisman, you'll need to come to the Madness area. And if you don't know how to reach this area, it can be very complicated to get here. You'll need to reach the Darklight Catacombs and then go through the Darklight Catacombs to the end boss. And if you don't know how to reach the Darklight Catacombs, there's a timestamp on this video called How to Reach the Darklight Catacombs. Just go there and it'll bring you all the way to there. And then go through that dungeon and walk down the road to where I'm at now, right here. And there will be a specific enemy, this one right here, that drops the talisman. There's multiple of these enemies throughout this area, but this one specifically drops it down here at the bottom. Right about here somewhere. And to kill these guys, they will run at you forever and then kill you if you don't parry them or hit them with spells. So I'm going to try to get a parry off and pray. If I don't get it, just take my word for it that the talisman drops here. Got it. And now that it's been parried, I should be able to just kill it, hopefully. And there it is, after you watched me fail like 10 parries. To get the Ailment Talisman, all you have to do is go to the Great Bridge North. This is pretty close to where you first start. And then we can head up to this building, right here. And then somewhere up there, overhanging a ledge, will be the talisman that we're looking for. There it is. To get the Arrow's Soaring Sting Talisman, head to Skadu Altus West Grace. This is right after you fight the Rellana boss fight in Castle Insis. Just go to High Road Cross and it's a simple walk just right around here. And then we need to drop down into this Fog Rift Fort, and that is where we'll find the item. Let's go ahead and look for a spot to drop. This fort's populated by a bunch of the Mesmer soldiers, so you can farm their items here. It's a good spot. But I'm just going to run through. This is where you'd fight a boss, but I've already killed him. He drops the Black Steel Great Shield. Go ahead and drop down here. Look for a spot to climb up. Right here. Should be another ladder up top. You find it, sitting right here. To get the Blade of Mercy Talisman, all you have to do is head to the Scorched Ruins, and this is right where you start the DLC. And then we're going to make our way to the top tower, and that's where the talisman will be. Let's go through here. And then right up ahead we're going to open a door and it should be inside. There it is. To get the Blessed Dew Talisman, all you have to do is head up to the Cliff Road Terminus. And if you don't know how to reach this area, all you have to do is go over to the 3-path cross right here, and then head right through here, hang a left instead of going up the stairs, and then go right down through here, and that's how you reach the grace I'm at now. And then we're going to make our way down through here, go around right here, and then make our way to this marker. And I went ahead and went up instead of down through that path, but you can just go around that way if you want. I'm just going to drop down. You can go either way. And you'll find it right here. To get the Boltdrake Talisman+3, head over to the storehouse first floor here in Shadow Keep. If you don't know how to reach Shadow Keep, you'll have to first beat Rellana over in Castle Insis and then come up the road. Or you can go to Castle Front, make your way around to Castle Insis by going down this way, jump up a Spirit Spring, and then go up into Fort Reprimand and leave there. Go up the road, and that's how you reach this place. Travel through this, it's pretty linear. That's the Grace I'm at now. And then from the first floor Grace, we're just going to go over to this pile of like tablets. Just going to make some parkour jumps up. Pretty easy parkour jumps. Jump over this, and you'll find the talisman just sitting right here. If you want the Death Knight's Long-Haft Axe or the Cerulean Amber Medallion +3, head up to Scorpion River Catacombs, and if you don't know how to reach over this side of the map, go to Ruins over here. Go to this marker, walk through that cave, you'll come out on the poison end, head under here. That'll put you in the ancient ruins, and then you can just head down through here. You'll find the Temple Town ruins, and that's the Grace I came from to get to the dungeon. Follow the river, and then linearly up the river will take you all the way to the dungeon. And now that we're here, we're going to run all the way to the last boss to kill it, because that's the way you get the items we're looking for. This is a Deathblight dungeon. That thing will Deathblight you. You can stand behind stuff to avoid it and use Rejuvenating Boluses to remove it. Go left. Jump down here. Go this way. Make a right. There's going to be a spike wall right here. Spike ceiling, rather. There's another one. There's another way to get death blighted right here, so be careful. Let's head on through. Make your way down this. Go right. Oh, forgot about that guy. Watch out for big cannon. This spellcaster up here can really hurt, so really be careful. See? More Deathblight. Go through here and down right here. Inside you'll find a Death Knight. They do lightning damage. So I'm going to use a lightning proof pickled liver. There's the axe and the Cerulean Amber Medallion +3. To get the Clarifying Horn Charm +2, head to the Lamenter's Jail. And if you don't know how to reach this area, just go up to the castle front and then make your way down the road. You'll come to this grace, Pillar Pathway Point, and then you'll continue on down the left side. You'll go into Dragon's Pit, kill the last boss, and then you'll pop out here. And then you can just make your way down the road to the Dragon Communion Altar and then climb the dragon. And then you hop down right here. And then you just walk straight up through here to the Lamenter's Jail just like that. Pretty simple. And then come through here. That door will be locked for you. We're going to open it with a key, so head left. The key is in this room right before this icy area. You'll find it in that chest. Go ahead and climb down. Once you reach this room, there'll be an ambush enemy to the right. Just head left instead. Gonna be lots of rats. We're just gonna run by them all. You'll find the talisman sitting right here. If you want the Death Knight's twin axes, head over to the Fog Rift Catacombs. If you don't know how to get over here, go to Castle Front. And then we can just make our way up this linear path into the fog. And that's how you reach the catacomb. And now I'm here, and I'm just going to run all the way to the end where the boss is. It's a bit of a run, so be ready. There's spikes on the ceiling. Bait it out. Gonna have to run to here since I got hit. Go through here. I always get hit by that. Dodge this guy. Don't drop down right away because it'll hit you. Just bait it out first. Now you can drop down. Back step. Head through. There will be an elevator here for you. I forgot to send it back up. My bad. Head on through. We did get a Stake of America, so if you do die, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Up ahead's a massive room with a lot of spikes on the ceiling. Do the same thing, bait it out. You can tell by the blood on the ground. That's where the effect is. You don't have to fight any of these guys because they'll die to the spike ceiling. Make sure you don't fall down this hole. And we're gonna go this way. Oh, forgot about that one. Watch out for that. Head down the elevator. And up ahead will be a boss fight. This is the Death Knight. They do a lot of lightning damage, so I recommend maybe using a pickled liver. And that's how you get the weapon. Oh, and this talisman too. If you want the Crusade Insignia, head up to the Ballarat Tower settlement. And this is where you first start the DLC basically. Go to the 3-path cross and then head through here, up the stairs, and that's how you get to the grace that I'm at now. And then from here, we're going to head back this way. And we need to kill an invasion guy. Go ahead and enter the door these guys just came out of. And then at the top of these stairs, you'll find a grace. Feel free to grab that. I'm going to go ahead and kill this warrior, because they kind of chase you like unendingly. Somehow I missed that. There we go. And now from here, we're going to go this way. Past these guys. And we should get invaded.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Oh, there he is. Couldn't see him. Go ahead and take him out. And once he's dead, he'll drop the Crusade Insignia. And you can also get an Ash of War right here. But I'm not going to pick it up because that's for another video. If you want the dried Bouquet Talisman, head over to the Ballarat Tower settlement. You can get there from the 3-path cross, just head over, it's pretty linear, up through here. And then from this grace, we're just going to head up this way. Dodge that stuff. And then head in this door. There's a grace right there you can grab at the top of that staircase. Go up the ladder in here. Make a left. Go right here around this building and then up over this rubble. Around this corner there's going to be a fly guy. I'm just going to run past him. There's a Miquella's Cross and a Skidoo Tree fragment right here. And then outside, around the corner, will be the talisman that we're looking for. To get the Fine Crucible Feather Talisman, head over to the Viaduct Miner Tower. And if you don't know how to reach this place, just go over to Shadow Keep, progress through there until you reach the first floor of the storehouse. Make a left when you enter, and then go down an elevator, and then you'll make your way across the big bridge. And that's how you reach this grace right here. And then from this grace, we're just going to run out. And then we're going to look for a spot that we can drop down at, like right here. Make a left right here. Go right here. Drop down the Spirit Spring. Turn right after that one. And then up there we'll get the talisman. Here it is. To get the Flamedrake Talisman+3, head to Castle Front, right where the DLC starts, and we're going to go from the Grace and just make our way down, and then jump up a Spirit Spring and get into this fort, and then we'll find the talisman in that fort. So if you already have a Grace over there, just go ahead and skip to the fort. I just want to show how to get over there. Drop down here. Go past the crab. Gonna be a Field of the Shadow militiaman guy, but they're pretty easy just to run by. Up ahead there's going to be a Spirit Spring and it is locked. And I'll show you the spot where you can unlock it. Right here where the circle is. There's another Spirit Spring right here we need to use. Make sure you land in the fort and not beside it. Go ahead and grab that Grace if you need it. And now we need to go down into the lower level area. I think we can do that right here. Take out these guys that are blocking me. We can go right here. Let me get a torch out, this is pretty dark. Jump over this. And you'll find it. Sitting right here. To get the Golden Braid Talisman, you'll have to jump through several hoops before you can get here. The first thing you'll need to get is this O Mother gesture right here. And to get that gesture, you'll just need to go down to Boney Village or Bonnie Village over here. And then head up here and you'll find the O Mother gesture sitting right there. And then you'll come to Commander Gaius's boss room right before you go into the boss room and make a right. There will be a golden statue. I've already used the gesture to lower this thing. And once you do that, you'll gain access to this area with all the flowers. And now that we are here, all we have to do is make our way up to this marker, not too far from here. There's an incantation over there at that golden tree. I think it's called Minor Erdtree, if I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and get up here. And then you'll find the talisman sitting right here. If you want the Immunizing Horn Charm +2 talisman, head to the Bellarat Tower settlement over here on the left side of the map. You can come from 3 Point Cross and just head straight through up the road. It's a pretty linear path. And I'm at Disgrace right here. That's where you start. And we're going to run up and I'm going to show you where you can grab a key that opens a door that takes you to an area that gives you access to a boss that drops the talisman. Avoid these guys. Feel free to grab that grace. Head up here, run past these birds. There'll be a spot you can drop down right here. And then around the corner you'll find the key on this body right here. I already picked it up. So then you can start heading back this way. And I think I'm just going to drop down. A little bit faster. This takes us back where we came in. And this time we're going to go down the ladder right here. Let me get a torch out, it's a little dark. Head through this door that you had the key now to open. And we're going to make a left. There's a lot of poison stuff here, so if you have any anti-poison stuff, go ahead and use it. And then around the corner, right over here, will be an empty field that seems empty, but when you approach it, a boss enemy is going to pop out, as you can see by the summon thing to my left. So go ahead and fight this guy. These things are annoying, so I'm going to use a summon. Go ahead and kill it, and that should be how we get the talisman. There it is. To get the Mottled Necklace+2, all you have to do is head to this grace right here, the Rauh Ancient Ruins, if that's how you pronounce that, and then head over to this puddle of water, and this is in the very northwest of the DLC, towards the end. And once you come to this part, you'll see this Spirit Spring, and you'll notice that it's blocked, so we need to go up there and unlock it. That's where you unlock it, up there. So let's go ahead and head back over to the grace that I mentioned earlier. And then we're going to make our way southwest, up some stairs, and then up an elevator, and then that will take us to where we need to go. Pull the lever if this isn't down for you. And now we can head over this way. Gonna try to avoid pulling this guy if I can. Head up here. And then you'll find the stone pile sitting right here. And now that we have it unlocked, we can simply drop down below. And then go ahead and orient yourself facing east, and then jump to the tree. And the talisman will be right here. If you want the Outer God Heirloom Talisman, all you have to do is go to the Cliff Road Terminus Grace. And this one's pretty early on in the DLC. It's just right after the 3-path cross. Just head through here, and instead of going up the stairs, go this way. Back over here, and this is the grace I'm at now. And we're going to go into this town, Prospect Town. And we'll loot the Outer God Heirloom right there, so let's go ahead and head over. There's going to be some blood fiends and stuff in here. And then there's a bunch right there. And you'll find the talisman right here. To get the Pearl Shield Talisman, head up to the Ancient Ruins base grace. And if you don't know how to reach this area, just go down over to the Morth Ruins. And then you're going to make your way up to right here. There's going to be a cave. Go ahead and enter, and you'll pop out on this side. You'll see green poison everywhere. Just keep making your way through, and then right about here somewhere, you'll be able to go underneath this landmass, and that's how you reach where I'm at now. And then from here, we're going to make our way over to this marker. And then we'll be able to loot the talisman in a chest. Oh, too high. Right here. If they stop hitting me, I'll loot it. There we go. To get the Pearldrake+3 talisman, go to the storehouse first floor. Here in Shadow Keep. If you don't know how to reach the keep, it's after Castle Ensis and Rellana. Just go up the road. And then travel through the castle on a linear path up to the first floor grace. And then from the first floor, we need to make our way up to the 7th floor, and then pull a lever, and that will make the talisman available to be looted on the first floor again. So if you already have 4th floor and 7th floor graces, go there because they're closer. Gonna kill the Fire Knight up ahead because I have to explain something. Here's where we'll get the talisman, right here. So remember this spot, it was right after the first stairs we ran up. I'll go ahead and loot it so you can see it. And then we're gonna head up. And that statue would instead be over here for you, and you'll see its feet. You'll be able to get on its feet and then climb over to the 4th floor grace that's up there. So that's where I'm gonna teleport right now. And then I'll show you how to get to the 7th floor and where the elevator is. Not elevator, but lever. So here we are at the 4th floor. And then we're gonna make our way up. You should have that grace, just climb that guy's feet and you'll reach it. Up ahead's gonna be another Fire Knight, and they're hard to run by, these ones, so I'm gonna kill this one too. It's going to be a Fire Knight around this corner. I'm going to run by this one. Show you where the grace is. It's just right here. You can get the grace. That's 7th floor. There's another Fire Knight up here. That's a good spot to farm the short sword, Fire Knight short sword. Go ahead and jump down. Pull this lever, I already did, like you saw earlier. And then that will move everything, including that. And then you'll be able to loot the talisman in the previous location that I showed you. So just go back, rewatch how I got to that if you can't remember. And that's how you get that one. If you want the RELLANA'S Cameo Talisman, head up to Castle Insis checkpoint. Really easy to get here. It's the first castle right after the bridge. And then once you're at the first grace, you can come this way. There's a shortcut you could go through right here. If you have it, go ahead and head through, but I'm assuming you don't have it. So we're going to go over here and drop down. Dog ambush down here, just going to run by. Go ahead and running jump right here to get up. Climb the ladder. Ambush to our left. That's where you'd open the shortcut. Right there. Ambush to the right, dog. Another ambush with 3 spellcasters. To the left would be another ambush with an elite NPC that's named, but I already killed it. And then right back here, you'd find the talisman sitting right here. If you want the Sharpshot Talisman, all you have to do is kill Commander Gaius behind the Shadow Keep. And this is in the northern part of the DLC. So once you made your way through the storehouse and into the backside, kill Commander Gaius, and then you'll make your way up to right here. Just head northwest from the Grace. And then when you get over here, there's going to be a Latenna the Albinauric right there. You'll have to fight her. And if you fight her and kill her, she drops Gaius's Greaves. And I already have these, so I'm going to skip that. I'm going to grab the talisman that's sitting right here. To get the Shattered Stone Talisman, head to Ruins. If you don't know how to reach this area, it's right after the Rellana boss fight in Castle Insis. Otherwise, you can just go to Castle Front, make your way around. There's a Spirit Spring you can hop up. You'll end up inside this fort, and then just leave the fort and head up. That's how you reach where I'm at now. And once we're here, it's just a really short walk away to grab the talisman. It's just right inside this ruins. Drop down right here, and then you'll find it sitting right here. To get the Smithing Talisman, head to the Ruined Forge of Starfall Past. And this is right after the Rellana boss fight. You can go from High Road Cross and just simply go around right here to here. Or you can go to Castle Front, make your way around and drop down. In the poison area, there's going to be a Spirit Spring. Jump up, and then head up the road, and that's how you reach this place pretty easily. But once you're in here, we just need to pull some levers, open some doors, and do a little bit of running, and we should be able to get the talisman pretty easily. That'll actually be up for you, or that'll already be up and that will pull it down, but since that's already down for me, I just pulled it and jumped over it. Head through here. There will be a ladder to the right here. Keep on moving. One up top shoots at you. Once you reach here, just make a left and you'll see the item right there. You can loot it. Just beware of all the lava on the ceiling. And there it is. To get the Spelldrake Talisman+3, head over to the Castle Front waypoint. This one's really easy to find. It's right after you start the DLC, just cross the bridge. And then once you're here, we just need to go under the bridge and then go down this way. And it's just a short walk, really. Shouldn't take us long to get it. Drop down. Gonna be some bats along the way, but nothing too scary. Hop over right here. You'll find it. Sitting right here. To get the Stalwart Horn Charm+2, head over to Bonnie Jail. And if you don't know how to reach this area, just go to Ruins. This is after you fight Rellana. Over here. And then go down the big hole. You'll end up in Bonnie Village, and then just travel right across this bridge, and that'll take you to this place. And then once you're here, we just need to make our way through. This is one of those pot enemy places with the pot guys. Drop down here. Once you land, turn around and then go this way. Big rat. ladder. And then I believe it's at the top of this ladder. Yep, sitting right here. To get the Talisman of All Crucibles, head to this grace right here. This is up in the northwestern side of the DLC in the green area. If you don't know how to reach the green area, go to Shadow Keep, progress through there to the first floor, then you can make your way left down an elevator, and then you'll cross a bridge, and that'll bring you to the green area. Progress through that area till you reach this grace, and then from here we're going to go up. Careful of the fireballs. Over here there'll be an elevator, just go ahead and ride it. Once you're here, just make a left and there should be a spot we can drop down. Right here. Come through here. Watch out for the holes. Gonna be a hole in the wall right here. Go ahead and enter. And then you'll find the chest just sitting right here. And there it is. To get the Talisman of Lord's Bestowal, head to Main Gate Plaza here in Shadow Keep. If you don't know how to get here, it's right after Castle Insis and fighting Rellana. Or you can go to Castle Front, make your way around by dropping down and then going up a Spirit Spring right here. That'll take you up into this fort. Head up the road, and that's how you get up to Shadow Keep. Just know that if you come here, it does progress some quest lines. And to get the talisman, all we have to do is head this way. Careful of the great bow guy. Drop down here. And then you'll find the talisman sitting right over here. To get Talisman of the Dread, head to Castle Front. This is right where you first start the DLC after the big bridge. And then we're going to make our way down some rocks and then down through here and over to this marker, and that's where we're going to loot it. Just look for spots you can drop down. Took a little damage there. Now that we're down here, we can just head this way. Pop up here. There's a spirit spring there that takes you up into Fort Reprimand if you want to go check that out. I think one of the Flamedrake Talismans are in there. That's the one I'm doing next. But here is the Talisman of Dread. The next Erdtree fragment can be found over here at the Temple Town Ruins. If you don't know how to reach this area, head over to Morth Ruins. And then you can go up to here. There's a little cave. Go through there. You'll pop out right there. Go up here, and then go under the landmass, hug the wall, and eventually you'll reach a grace, and that's how you get on this side. Run down to here, and then you'll be right where I'm at right now. And I'm going to turn around and go towards this ruins. There's also a talisman in here, a two-handed talisman up there. I'll go ahead and show you where it is. You can jump up this thing to get inside, or you can just go around the corner. There's a little hole in the wall right here. The Erdtree fragments right there. Right here. And if you want the two-hand talisman, go up this way. There is a horned warrior up ahead, so be ready. I'm just going to run past him. And the talisman's right here. To get the two-headed turtle talisman, head to Castle Front, here in front of Castle Insis. And then we need to make our way over to a cave that's over this way. And to reach this area, we'll need to first drop down right here, and then go under, so that's what we're going to do, and then head up that way. This is where we'll drop down. Once you're down here, you'll see that big flower. And the big flower has a cave next to it. We're going to go in there. There's a grace in the next room you can grab. Right there. Once you come out of the cave, make a right. I believe there's one of those tree spirit guys on the way, so be ready to fight that. I'm just going to run past him. The cave's up ahead under this waterfall. And then you'll find the talisman just sitting right here. To get the Verdigris Discus talisman, first you'll need to go to the Castle Lord's Chamber here in Castle Insis. This is the grace right before you fight the boss, Rellana. So progress through Castle Insis till you get this grace. And then from the grace we need to pick up a key, and we'll use that key to go through a portal. Head down the elevator. And then you can find the key sitting back here in this chest. And then we're going to take the key. Hold on, let me kill this guy real quick. Still in combat. And then we'll take the key over to High Road Cross and then go over to this portal. If you don't know how to reach the High Road Cross without killing Rellana, just go around over this way. It'll drop down and then you'll go over here to a Spirit Spring. Hop up into the fort, and that's how you go around the boss fight if you can't beat it. And from here we're going to go this way. You can see the portal statue right there. Here it is. We'll go ahead and use our key right here. Go ahead and travel. And this will take us to the green place up northwest. Up here. You could have also came here from this grace as well, but I wanted to show an earlier way to get here. This is also actually just faster even if you have the west grace, because you have to go up elevators and climb to the top and then travel. But you find the talisman just sitting right here. To get the Viridian Amber Medallion +3, we'll need to make a pretty big walk. And we're going to start from the main gate plaza, go to an illusionary door, ride a coffin down to the castle watering hole, and then from there we're just going to make our way down all the way to the Darklight Catacombs. And inside of that catacomb is where we'll find the item. So with that said, if you already have the Darklight Catacombs or any of the graces like Castle Watering Hole, the river upstream, river downstream, go there because they're way closer. But I wanted to start from the main gate because it can be a bit confusing, so let's go ahead and start. Up ahead after these boats will be a ladder we can climb down. You can open a shortcut down there. Climb here. Careful at the bottom, it's very narrow. Go in here, and then there's another ladder. And then down over here is where you'll find the illusionary wall. It's right here. Go ahead and hit it. And then right here we'll be able to ride this coffin, and that'll take us to the watering hole. There's a grace out here, feel free to grab it. Here's the first grace. Jump. Careful here, this guy can stun lock you to death if you jump and he hits you. There's a grace right here. Feel free to grab it. And now we can go ahead and start dropping down. Just look for safe spots to fall. Then come right over here. And then real quick I'll show you on the map where we are, assuming I'm not in combat. Just right here, right before the Darklight Catacombs. This is where you fall down to get to it. And then you just hug left on the wall, and now we are at the catacomb. And then you'll ride this elevator down and grab the grace at the bottom, and we'll go ahead and start from there. And now that we're in the catacomb, here at Darklight, we can go ahead and get the talisman. It's pretty easy, it's right near the beginning. Just gotta deal with a few imps. Around this corner there is a cannonball imp. Oh. Then you go ahead and jump down right here. Come to here and then carefully just sort of nudge yourself off. And here's the talisman. All of the talismans that I'm about to list off are all part of quest lines, and if you watch my guides you'll know that I don't do quest lines in these videos because doing every quest line would just make the video extremely long. So if you want the Crimson Seed Talisman+1, the Cerulean Seed Talisman+1, or Beloved Stardust, you'll need to do the Count Ymir quest line, and I actually did do this quest line in one of my other guides, the All Sorcery guide, because that questline gives you a large chunk of the sorceries in the DLC. So you can go check out that guide if you need those 3 talismans. Then you get St. Trina's Smile from the St. Trina's quest, and you don't get that one until the very end of the game after you killed the last boss, so go check out a guide for that. And then if you want the Retaliatory Cross Tree Talisman or the Lacerating Cross Tree Talisman, you'll need to do Lita's questline. And to get the retaliatory one, you invade Ansbach, and the other one you get by invading and killing Hornsent. And then the final thing I need to tell you is there's another one that's from a Remembrance, from the Divine Beast Remembrance. If you turn it in at the Round Table Hold, you get the Enraged Divine Beast Talisman. And that brings me to the end of the video. If you like it, leave it a like, consider subscribing for more guides to come, and thanks for watching.